Pre-statistics. Linear functions part 2. List objectives. Determine the linear function given 2 points algebraically and using technology. Number 2. Model a real-life situation using a linear function. Example 3. Find the equation of the line that contains the points 3, 4 and -1, 4. We'll do this algebraically using our slope formula. We have 4 minus 4, which becomes 0, divided by -1 minus 3, which is -4. 0 divided by -4, or 0 divided by any number, is 0. So the slope is 0. Substituting a 0 in for m, our equation becomes y equals 0 times x plus b. Picking the second point, our x coordinate is -1, the y coordinate is 4, so we have 4 equals 0 times -1 plus b, which means that b is equal to 4. So our equation becomes y equals 0 times x plus 4, and 0 times any number including x is 0, so the equation really is y equals 4. It is a horizontal line. Horizontal lines have a slope equal to 0, and therefore the equation of this function becomes y equals b, whatever the value of b is. Let's do this using our graphing calculator. So our first step is to input the points. We go to Stat, Enter. I'm going to show you how you can clear out list 1 and list 2. If I go up to where it says L2, hit Clear and Enter, it will delete all the values in that column. To do the same thing for Y1, I go up to where it says Y1, I hit Clear and then Enter. Now for this example, our first x coordinate was 3, so 3, enter, and then the next x coordinate is -1, enter. For list 2, we have a y value of 4, and then we have another y value of 4. Now we go to Stat, Calculate, number 4. We scroll down to where it says Calculate, hit Enter, and we see that the slope is 0, the y-intercept's 4. So this equation becomes y equals 4. Now again, if you're using a TI-83, you do exactly the same procedure. When you select Calculate and then number 4, it pastes this command in the home screen. You just hit Enter and you'll get exactly the same output as the 84. Example number 4. Find the equation of a line that contains the points 5, 1 and 5, 3. Using our slope formula, we have 3 minus 1 over 5 minus 5, which gives us a value of 2 over 0. This time the 0 is in the denominator and we can't divide by 0. So this slope is undefined. When the x coordinates of the given points are equal, in this case both of them are 5, the line is a vertical line and the equation of that line is x equals 5. This is not a function, because if you recall, a function has to pass the vertical line test and this does not. In order to be a function, for every x there's one and only one y. In this case here, for one value of x, 5, we have a value of 1 and we have a value of 3. So this is not a function. And this is the only straight line that cannot be written in the form y equals mx plus b. Now let's put this into the calculator and see what kind of output we would get. So we go to Stat, Enter, going to clear the list out. Our x-coordinate is 5 and 5. The y-coordinate, 1 for the first one, 3 for the second one. We hit stat, right arrow to calculate, and then we can scroll down, or we can just hit 4 for linear regression, and then we hit calculate and enter. This is what the calculator tells us. It says an error domain. The reason why we're getting this message is because we can't divide by 0. This has a slope that is undefined, and that's why the calculator is telling us there's an error in the domain. We can't divide by 0. So if you put 2 points in, they have the same x-coordinate, the slope is undefined, and it's not a linear function. Thanks for watching.